You're listening to Skipping Through Theatre, proudly partnered with YouthTV. Hello and welcome back to Skipping Through Theatre, the podcast where we celebrate the magical performance from the unforgettable musicals and the powerful plays to the TV shows we can't stop talking about, and the behind-the-scenes stories that bring it all to life. It's about the laughter, the drama, and the moments that stay with us long after the curtain falls. So settle in and let's dive into today's episode. And joining us today is the brilliant Verity Walker.
Hiya, thank you so much for having me.
To start us off, when did you first discover your love for performing?
I think like most people, I would put on like little shows in our kitchen, and anywhere we would go, I would like quite embarrassingly force people to hear me sing. So that was always a little bit embarrassing, but I actually grew up in a family who also happened to be in show business, so it was just the norm for me, like most of my memories as a kid are from being backstage and hanging in dressing rooms or with stage crew. Like, I remember being around all these beautiful and incredibly talented dancers, and they would put like glittery red lipstick on me and dress me up in their costumes. Yeah, I just absolutely loved it. And I lived in the next town over from Blackpool. I don't know if you've ever been.
Yeah.
There's like Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And back then it had such a special buzz, and it just felt like home from day dot. And like, I didn't know where I wanted to be or where I fit in the industry, because I didn't do like dance lessons or singing lessons as a kid, but I just knew I wanted to be in it somehow.
That is such a good childhood.
Yeah,
Wow.
It was pretty fun. Yeah.
It's nice to know that the atmosphere like around you was very heavily influential as well, because I think that plays like a huge part, and I think that's another thing that also where you get your passion from.
Yeah, it definitely was. There was never a moment where I was like, oh, I want to be an actor, or oh, I want to be in musical theatre. It just kind of naturally went that way. I mean, thank God, because I'm terrible at maths. I'm no
Same.
I'm no good at any other subject. So I think it was quite luck driven, but I'm thankful for it anyway.
Yeah.
Was there a particular show or performer that inspired you to get into musical theatre?
A particular show? I mean, to be honest, there was quite a few different shows, like for different reasons. I remember when I was joining high school, I watched their school musical, and it was Into the Woods.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Yeah, have you guys
Great
seen
musical.
it at the Bridge?
No. I love the film though. It's
yeah,
it's so good.
It's great. And it's like, to me, watching that, it was just a school production, but it was like watching a West End show.
Yeah.
And I knew I wanted to get involved, and going to this high school was like the golden ticket. And so many schools don't provide drama lessons even as an option of study, and that was the case in my town. So this was like the heaven gates had opened for me. And in terms of a specific performer, I wasn't really engaged with musical theatre much. I wasn't ever like a fan of specific musicals or had albums of cast recordings. I only listened to like CDs we had in the house. I didn't go watch musicals or shows for fun, but a turning point for me was when a family member of mine originated the role of Jamie's mum in Everybody's Talking About Jamie. And I'd seen her perform like before, but this was like something else. I saw it in Sheffield, and then saw it in the West End when it opened.
Yeah.
And the moment for me was when she sang He's My Boy. Everyone was just sobbing, and I couldn't believe
I don't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't believe that through storytelling and music you could reach people like that, whether that's to educate, comfort, or distract from reality. But most of all, to be able to connect with total strangers is crazy. And so from then on, I knew I wanted to be a storyteller.
It just really shows how powerful theatre actually is.
Oh, 100%. It can really turn people's day around, and it can be a really safe haven for people. And I think that's really special.
Yeah, absolutely.
And every time I'm in the car, I listen to Magic Musicals, and that song, He's My Voice, like one that's always on. And yeah,
Mhm.
it's a really emotional song as well.
It
Yeah.
is. I mean, I can't watch it without crying myself. So yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah. What was your first ever experience performing on stage like?
I mean, I think I just know that I was always having a great time. I think like my parents were always a bit
Yeah.
nervous as I was a bit of a chaotic child. Like, did you have to do the nativity at school?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we did the nativity and I was like, hoping I'd get Mary,
Mm.
but I got cast as the hopeless camel. And
No, that's
yeah, the teachers had to ring my mum because they were saying, "We're concerned about Verity, she's not learning her lines." And I had
I
one
don't blame
line,
you.
and the line was, "Harumph, harumph. I am no longer a hopeless camel. I'm a very hopeful camel." And see, I know my lines now.
No, I'd cry.
Yeah, but it was never straightforward. Like we did Bugsy Malone at school. I auditioned for Tallulah. I got O'Dreary, the Irish man. I auditioned
Oh
for
my.
Gabriella in High School Musical. I got cast as a worm. Who knew
What?
there was a worm in High School Musical? But yet, like, no matter what the part was, I just had an absolute blast. It was addictive. Yeah.
Yeah. You got so unfortunate with your roles. That's awful.
I know. I think I just wasn't very good, but I had a good time anyway. To be honest, with the worm one, I actually got a mention in the review, and they said
No
I was
way.
very they said I was very peristaltic. So there you
Wow.
go. Yeah. There
Okay.
you go.
That's definitely one compliment.
Yeah.
Well, you've been in Elf the Musical, which is such a festive favourite. What was it like being part of that show?
It was such a joy. It was really, really fun. It was my favorite Christmas film growing up. So for that to be my first job, it was so magical. Like the music is so enchanting. And I was the first
Mm.
female to play the son, Michael Hobbs. So
Really?
it became Michaela. And finding that brother-sister relationship with Buddy, played by the fantastic Stephen Serlin, was really
Yeah.
beautiful. It was great fun.
Mhm.
What was your favorite number to or scene to perform?
Probably the story of Buddy the Elf. It's
Mm.
yeah, you
Mm.
see the family coming together at last, trying to build this pitch in the office, and it just explodes into this great number. Everyone's on stage, and it was just super, super fun.
Did you have any funny backstage moments or cast traditions during the run?
Funny backstage moments. I know for cast traditions, because I did it for 2 years, and we always made like a music video, like on the last day. Yeah, I think it
Yes.
was All I Want for Christmas, Mariah Carey.
Mhm.
And yeah, we'd film it throughout the show. I actually need to see if I can find that because it was kind of
Yes.
chaotic.
Mm.
But I mean, because it was mainly the same like cast for 2 years, we were super close, so we were always up to something.
I can
But
tell.
yeah, I remember we had a few like on stage funny moments, like during the reprise of A Christmas Song, which is towards the end, and it's like so cute and really special. And we had this snow confetti coming down, and
Yeah.
pretty much every show it would get in our mouths.
Oh no.
Yeah, luckily it was in arenas, so you couldn't really see like our faces that much, but we would all just
Mm.
be like trying to get it out. Like we'd be like, just sing a Christmas song, you know. So
Oh.
yeah, that wasn't great. I also face planted on stage during the
Oh
finale,
my.
which that
Are you
yeah,
okay?
Oh gosh.
I wasn't at the time, but
No.
I've managed to recover since then. Yeah.
And in
Yeah,
an
no good.
arena. Oh.
Yeah. So luckily, hopefully, only a few people saw it because we were wearing these tap shoes and we had to run on.
Oh, they're
And
so slippy. Oh.
yeah,
Oh
exactly. And so
no.
it wasn't my fault. It was not my fault.
It was the tap
the
shoes. It was
shoes.
the tap shoes.
Exactly. So yeah, I fell and it was a full play like face plant
Oh
moment.
no.
I just kind of looked
Well,
at like the front few rows, being like,
no.
oh.
Was it giving cartoon? Like cartoon full?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, fully.
Oh.
Fully.
Oh.
I know. I shouldn't have said that, actually. I should have kept that to my grave, I think.
Someone's gonna listen and be like, "Oh, I saw her."
Yeah, no, not good.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
Thank you.
I don't know if it was the elf that you done, but I think my friend was in an elf. I think it was at an arena somewhere.
Oh
But
my God,
I don't think, did they
fantastic.
get theatre schools come and
Yes,
perform?
yeah, we had choirs on either side,
Yeah. Yeah, I
Wow.
think
to
he
sing
performed in
along
one
with
of
the
those.
shows. Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing. That's so great. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so much fun. It was really fun. And sometimes they came on the big screens, I think, like either side of
Yeah.
stage. That's
Mm,
fantastic. What a cool opportunity.
That must have been
yeah.
so special as well, because that's such a big achievement, especially for someone in a theatre school, because they aspire to reach that level.
Yeah, definitely. Good opportunity.
Exactly, yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, no, that's so lovely. It was so cute because I think a lot of the schools they wore like little elf tops and elf hats.
Oh,
Oh,
So yeah, we could see them on the sides, which was really supportive and lovely. They were great. They sounded amazing. Outsang us all, I think.
What was the audience's reaction like each night? I can imagine that people were very, very excited.
Yeah, I mean, they were great. Like, it's a family show, so by the end, you would just see rows of kids who had fled from their families,
Yeah.
like coming to the front. Um, we had snowball fights, so we had like massive inflatable snowballs. Yeah, and so I would run out into the audience and just be like playing like snowball fights with everyone. It was absolute chaos. Literally, I was just having fun the whole time. This is why that show was just such a joy, because I was just like playing games. But when you're actually on the stage, you can't really see the audience, you can only hear them. So
Yeah.
I never really let myself listen to the audience, mainly because I was just concentrated on not messing up. But
Yeah.
after mine and Emily's number, There Is a Santa Claus, I let myself hear the reaction one time before running off, and yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to hear everyone. I remember feeling quite anxious for some reason about us changing the gender of Michael, because he's such a well-known character in this cult film, so you never know how that's going to go down. But I got a few messages on Instagram from like mums of daughters saying nice things about it, so it was comforting to hear that feedback from them.
Yeah. Because I feel like nowadays when stuff change, people are so like quick to jump and like judge. And it's just, yeah, it's not ideal, and it's not supportive, and it's not the type of thing that people want.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely feel a pressure, especially
Yeah.
when, recreating things. But it was well received, and so I was really, really thankful for that, and thankful for, everyone being open-minded. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
What's something people might not realise about working in theatre?
I think just how interwoven all the different sectors of the industry are. Like, I would say always be prepared to pick up new skills. Like, I began my training at 16 at LIPA to be an actor. Like, I wanted to do straight plays, sitcoms, Shakespeare. But when I graduated, the jobs I ended up doing or being seen for were mainly musicals. Like, after Elf, I did a short farce musical at the Cambridge Theatre, and I did a show at the Hope Mill Theatre. And so I thought, okay, I probably should learn how to sing and dance now. So starting last year, I've actually gone back into training. I'm at an incredible drama school in London called Associated Studios, studying musical theatre. And without like being dramatic, it's changed my life. And so things may not go the way you expect it, but just ride the wave, say yes, keep being inquisitive, and build your toolbox, because who knows, you could be in Moulin Rouge and then get booked to do like Romeo and Juliet at the Globe, and then be asked to do sketches on SNL. Like, try not to have a plan, because it will most likely change.
Yeah. And I feel like that's the fun thing about life as well. There's paths that you don't know you're going to take. And I think that's so, people see it as daunting, but you've got to think it's exciting, and it's another experience.
Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. Like my
Mm.
friend who is a producer, he's an actor as well, but I sat in for one of his rehearsals of a show he's doing, and I like got a little bit hands-on with some of the directing, and I was like, oh, this is something I also could see myself doing, just over
Mm.
time, everything changes, and it's really cool. Just be open and enjoy it.
Yeah. Do you have any pre-show rituals or routines before you go on stage?
On the side of the stage, I'll always do a panic lip trill. Like,
Mm.
but to be honest, if I'm not warmed up by then, I'm a bit screwed. So I don't really know why I do that. Um,
Mm.
and I know it's a bit woo-woo, but I practice gratitudes before every show because in this industry, you never know when your next show will be. So I always like to
Yeah.
give thanks for having the opportunity to perform it, and I feel like it grounds me and gets me in a really good headspace before going on.
Mm.
What has been one of your proudest moments in your theatre journey so far?
I honestly think having the courage to go back to drama school, like I was working a muggle job in London for about a year, and auditions were slow, and I got a promotion to work as a performance fire safety officer for a show in the West End,
Mm.
and I quit that same day. I
Oh,
left London the week after. A month went by, and I auditioned for AS, and I'm so glad I took that risk, and I was really
yeah.
proud of myself for
Mm.
taking that leap because I wouldn't have learned everything that I've learned now. And yeah, I think
You just
I
have to
think
listen
that
to yourself.
I think so. Listen to your gut. Like
Yeah.
I don't like being stuck in boxes, and everything in me was just saying no. And there's nothing
Mm.
wrong with working backstage. Like I probably still will do it, but I just didn't. I felt like I had more to learn. So,
Yeah.
and it felt like the time was then. So yeah, I left.
Yeah. Are there any dream roles you'd love to play in the future?
Honestly, like there's so many musicals are so rich in characters across all ages, but I
Mm.
think if I'm bearing my soul, I'd love to be in Wicked. I mean, honestly, to
Yes.
be anyone. I mean,
Yeah.
that show is just so magical, and it's one of the
It's so
first shows.
powerful.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of the first shows I saw in the West End, and I remember it was the interval, and I was sobbing, crying, and I turned to my mum, and I was like, "Is it over? Is it over?" She was like, "No, there's another act yet." So I think to be in that would just be an honor. Yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I
The
think everyone would
vocals,
be in it.
Mm.
the set, the design, just everything about Wicked is just so, it's just so perfect and it's so beautifully done as well.
Mm.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. It's so well written and choreographed, and oh, it's magical. It's
Yeah,
absolutely magical.
it really is.
Okay, it's time for our quick fire round.
Are you ready?
I don't know.
Let's just do it. 3,
Okay.
2,
2, 1.
1.
Favorite musical?
Into the Woods.
Favorite theatre snack?
Prosecco.
Dream person to perform with?
Alan Carr.
Mm,
West End or
mm.
Broadway?
West End. Got to keep it in town.
Favorite Christmas song?
I think War is Over by John Lennon. It
Mm.
is. I know. Yeah, I like it. I love it. It's beautiful.
Verity, thank you so much for joining us today. We've loved chatting with you.
Oh, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
And thank you for everyone listening to Skipping Through Theatre. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
You're listening to Skipping Through Theatre, proudly partnered with YouthTV.